Welcome back to A Moment with Miranda, where we take a few minutes to reset, reflect, and remind ourselves that we are enough. Say that 5 times fast. I want to talk about something today that I'm still sitting in. And honestly, it's rough, y'all. This is not something that I have figured out. It's not something that I've wrapped up nicely with a beautiful bow to just hand to you. It's something that's happening while I'm sitting here paying attention. And while I have your attention, someone once told me that I was a squirrel. And for some reason that feels important to say out loud. Lately, I've been learning how to hold things differently. Not tightly, not desperately, not with this anxious energy that I've always just kind of had. Did I mention somebody once called me a squirrel? Because that whole mindset of, if I just understand this faster, I will feel better. Yeah, that whole thing, that's not what I need right now. I'm learning about just holding, just grasping, just holding the space. There are things in my life right now that matter so much to me. Like, really, 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 really matter. Like, people that matter. Possibilities that don't have clean labels yet. And instead of forcing clarity, I'm learning how to just sit with all of that uncertainty without completely panicking. And let me be clear. I said learning. Panicking is still kind of happening sometimes. Maybe a majority of the time. I'm learning. Patience is not my natural setting. I've noticed how quickly I want reassurance, how fast my brain goes to, okay, but what does this mean? Where is this going? How do I make sure this doesn't hurt? Because, yeah, things hurt. Like, really bad. And people don't tell you that once you turn 30, your check engine light comes on and emotions just run a little bit high. And in this season, everything has been gently, maybe that's the wrong word, but calling me out. Not everything needs to be defined right away. Not everything needs a timeline to be real. And sometimes wanting control is really just wanting safety. And that's where boundaries have to come in for me. Not walls, not distance, not shutting people out, but honest boundaries that say, this matters to me, so I am not going to rush it. And I am allowed to move slowly, like turtle speed. Y'all, back up. I don't need to decide everything right now in this moment, not today. Even though I fully believe I can solve any problem in 15 minutes. Turns out, sometimes we need more than 15 minutes. Sometimes we need to sit still. And that whole concept, man, that's new for me. Because for a long, long time, I thought intensity meant connection. I thought urgency meant importance. And I thought clarity was the same thing as security. Turns out, safety is a lot quieter than that. There's also been a faith layer to this season. Not the loud kind, not the confident kind, the quiet kind. The kind that says, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I trust myself that I will be able to handle it. I've also been exploring God again. And that's a huge shift for me. Letting go of outcomes doesn't mean letting go of hope. It just means I'm not gripping hope so tightly that it turns into fear. I don't want to be scared or anxious all the time. And if you're listening to this and you're holding something unfinished, something tender, something you're not ready to explain yet, I need you to take a breath with me. And I need you to hear this. You're not behind. You're not doing it wrong. And you don't owe anybody clarity while you're still discerning what's going on. Some things need time before they can become amazing stories. This season of my life, it's not loud. It's subtle. It's layered. It is definitely nuanced. So many gray areas. It's a lot of small choices instead of just big declarations. Choosing to pause instead of react. Choosing peace over pressure. Choosing alignment over speed. That counts. And I promise you that counts. Even when nobody else sees it. I'm in this. I'm still here. I'm still learning every day. And I'm still letting things unfold instead of forcing them open like I used to. This is not a beer bottle. I am sober. And honestly, that might be the whole lesson. Not every chapter is meant to be shared in detail. Some are meant to shape you quietly before you ever even talk about them. Think about that. And thank you for spending this moment with me. It truly means the world. We only have so much time on our hands, and it matters that you chose to listen to me. Thank you. And as always, you were always enough, babe. Always. Mwah.